against North Queensland. We're in Townsville. We'll kick it off on Friday night footy. It is Walsh who makes the catch, and he hands it off for Kane Evans to work it away here for the Warriors. Comes back to Tohu Harris. Now Nicarima, who was dynamic in the win at Gosford just on 26 days ago, as Murchie plays it quickly. Egan for Nicarima. Good hands. They'll score just like that. Ewan Aiken puts it down. The Warriors, first time inside the 20, they come up with points, and it's a replay of what we saw just on a month ago.
Gee, that's poor defence there to start the game from the Cowboys. Only the second set that they've had. Ewan Aiken gets across the try line, but look at the way he holds the ball up here. Little shimmy there from Nicarima. Ewan Aiken, he's renowned for running good lines, nice and straight. He's very powerful. Didn't have to do too much there. He struggled to get the ball over the top. Showed good strength. Just like that, the Warriors are in to open the scoring. Good start from them, away from their home ground.
The Warriors with their speed through Nicarima and Tuivasa-Sheck, and also Walsh in that win in Gosford, as Aitken eventually got the ball down there without any issue off the park in the opening half. And after helping set up the try, he converts to make it 6-0. From the sideline, last play here, Clifford kicks it, waits it well, a ricochet, it came off Aitken, knocked backwards, taken out of play by Reece Walsh. And now Granville searching back, Drinkwater Grubbers coming across to Tuivasa-Sheck, wraps it up. They've earned themselves another goal line dropout. While they can't get points at this point in time, they've got themselves the next best option. Has been good. Here's McLean running to the line. Egan around the legs this time. The toe over the top, and Tohu Harris under pressure there. McLean going within a metre of the goal line. Granville goes wide. Clifford Grubbers chasing through on his own kick. They forced another one. For either team tonight moves them into 7th above the Dragons, of course, with the Dragons in action to follow this game against the Tigers in the second of 2 right here. Friday night footy on Fox League. Clifford, quick hands. Here is Felt, who dives for the corner. They do crack them. All the pressure and the weight of possession tells on the Warriors. It was nice play on the right-hand side for Kyle Felt to dive in.
I think you can put it down to Jordan McLean in the middle of the ruck. A couple of real good surges there, hard to put on the ground. They go to the right-hand side. This is some slick hands here from Mitchell Dunn. The catch and pass. Well, there's not many better finishers in the game than Kyle Felt. Once he got the football, it was all over. Look at that catch and pass, bang, straight. Look at him, lights up when he sees that try line there right in front of him.
Quiet crowd to begin the game tonight, but they found their voice just then, and bending it back, they're even louder now. Terrific kick from the sideline by Valentine Holmes. Elon Lukey is out there, try scorer on debut last week. It's Clifford. Comes here to Drinkwater, players in motion, good hands from Holmes, and the specialist, Murray Talangi, off a hat-trick last week, off a double against the Warriors last time around, dives into the corner and gives the Cowboys the lead.
Yeah, 3 tries last week. Talangi, he knows how to score them too on both sides. Felt, and this time Talangi, they've been working down this left-hand side. They give themselves a little bit more depth this time, the Cowboys. Look how much time Val Holmes has got. The catch and pass on the outside. They couldn't reload to make the tackle. And Talangi is in for the Cowboys. As I said, the Warriors, they have these little lapses. And they make him pay. Look at that. The eyes light up when he sees that try line in front of him. And the Cowboys are in. Watch him get a little bit of energy now.
We took a real shot there from Jazz Tavanga. It was pretty late. And wouldn't be surprised if there's a penalty here. That was silly from Jazz Tavanga. It was an age.
Here, mate.
Heelan looking
Jazz,
just
contact, mate.
game 2.
Without the ball.
So that's been a penalty, a real no-brainer. And
well, he was behind the defensive line to start with anyway. He come from a long way, Tavanga.
Late contact. There is a whiplash action. It's on the report. And 10.
And even to compound it further, Jazz Tavanga goes to the bin for 10 minutes. That was crazy stuff. So head across here to Clifford. Players in motion, inside and out. There seemed to be a lot of space there. Lukey looking for a second try after grabbing one the second half last week in the win against the Knights on debut. Robson, short ball, trying to hit and spin. They'll hold up. Shane right on this left-hand side. He's gone oh so close to scoring. Robson at dummy half. Fires it here to Clifford. He grubbers, chasing his own kick, and he won the race as well. Some slow motion defence from the Warriors on their own line. Jake Clifford grubbers, chases and scores for the Cowboys.
Now you've got to work out how good this play is from Jake Clifford. Now, if you have a look at the tackle before, Reece Walsh is the man that makes the tackle. He's caught in no man's land at marker. No fullback at home. Look, there's no one within Kiwi. The kick in behind, Clifford gets over the strike.
Well, as Eli Katoa trying to turn and get back there, I don't know that he'd realised Clifford was coming as quickly as he did on his blind side. He was able to get down low and win the race against the big second rower who would like a couple of moments over. As two offloads attempted, the second of them put them under pressure, and eventually they concede points here.
Getting some overlaps on the outside on both sides of the field.
Here's another chance. Drinkwater goes past Walsh. Nobody in front of him. Too much speed for Harris to Vita. The Cowboys go back to back, and they've blown the game wide open.
Remember, I was talking about the slumps that the Warriors have. They always seem to do it. They're as good as any side in the comp if they can play for 80 minutes, but they have these little sets of 5-6 minutes where they're pretty ordinary. Robson out of dummy half, good footwork. Look at the support play. Once he got in the clear, he lights up, goes down straight down the field. Drinkwater.
It's Lukey who shifts it on. Oh, the halves. It's Bowen. It may not matter. Felt puts a kick in. Pressure here on Pompey and also Walsh. Oh, Walsh took a chance. He's 18 years of age with the rookie there. I don't know if the coach will be too impressed, Nathan Brown, about that. We'll see if they can go on with it. They haven't been beaten, and they lead by this sort of margin when they score more than 20 points in the first half since 2009. 12 years in the making. This performance here tonight, and barely one play into the second half. Jazz Tavanga is back on deck to give the Warriors the full complement. It's 13 on 13 once again here in Townsville. Elam Lukey, game number 2 for his NRL career. On the way, the Warriors have it. Here's Walsh, creating an overlap here for Tuivasa-Sheck. It's Ewan Aiken who scores it, but chalk it up to the teenage whiz kid in Reece Walsh. Little in and away, creates the extra man, and the Warriors have scored first, and they had to.
Well, they did exactly the same thing in the first half, didn't they, the Warriors, and then they went to sleep. As you said, Reece Walsh, little in and away there. He's got wonderful speed and skill. Very good on his feet, isn't he? Look at that. Wrong foots the opposition, gets the overlap there. Ewan Aiken can't believe his luck. He's gone over twice, untouched. Look at that for a bit of footwork. Pretty hard to teach that. That comes naturally, I reckon.
And then you find Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. From out wide, Nicarima threads it between the uprights. Here's Clifford linking with Drinkwater. Holmes has him going sideways, stays alive in the tackle there of Harris Davida. Drinkwater links up with him on this right-hand side of the field. 2 plays remaining. They get on the short side. Holmes, quick hands there from Dunny, intended to link up there with Javid Bowen. Now there's a chance. Walsh down the sideline. Nobody in front of him. Lukey is chasing. Look at Lukey get to him and save a try. Oh, Walsh got it down.
How did he do that?
Helam Lukey so close to pulling off the try saver of the season.
Gee, he showed some pace, the big fella, didn't he? Getting across there, long striding. It looked like it was all over once Walsh got in the clear. But Lukey just comes across, tries to make the tackle. Now, it's great strength again, and this time it's the Cowboys trying to force the ball there through their back rower. Done. Scooped up. I thought he was away. Look at the long stride of this fella. What a great chase, never giving up. Gets a hold of the jump. I thought he was going to throw him in the touch. Great strength shown by Walsh to score.
Two young men in this great game. What athleticism it was from Lukey to reel him in. The 20-year-old up against the 18-year-old. Grabs him by the collar. Thought he was going to sling him into touch, but then Walsh, with the poise and the presence of mind to stay alive and slam it down. To score a try, Elam Lukey, we saw that last week, and now Nicarima from out wide adds the extra two. At Robson for Clifford. Oh, what a shot by Harris Tavita! Stop there by Tabuai Fido along with Wright. Now Nicarima will just grub it towards the corner. It'll stay in play. Pressure here on Valentine Holmes. What an effort by Tuivasa Sheck. From Tuivasa Sheck. Nicarima feigns the grubber, gives it to Bunty Afoa like he was serving him sandwiches at Sunday lunch. He's only a couple of metres out. Egan for Harris Tavita. Here is Walsh again. Cut out ball. Montoya steps back on the inside. Walsh with the out ball. Montoya has the try, and we're locked up at 22 apiece.
Yeah, poor old Cole fell. Got caught standing flat-footed. Didn't come off his line. You saw the step back inside by Montoya. Just have a look where he's caught in no man's land here. Comes across, boom. Steps off the left foot, straight in field. But it's young Walsh with another beautiful Perla pass. Look at that, cuts out man. The step back inside off the left foot. Montoya's in. And you can put that all down to the chase there from Roger Tuivasa Sheck just a little bit earlier on Val Holmes. Forced the line drop out. The Warriors are good enough to score.
Egan from dummy half. Finds Tavanga. Harris Tavita shows a dummy, but nothing doing there. The tackle of Lukey. They've used up three. Egan comes to the short side. Here's Murdoch Masilla! Back in the NRL, and he scores an important try here for the Warriors to put them back in front.
Now, I was just going to say, he's trying to get on Jake Clifford, the halfback for the Cowboys, all this second half. The young fella's done some great tackles this time. Looks up. Murdoch Masilla just goes over the top of him there. Too strong.
It's Nicarima to add the extra two, which he does. He links up here with Talangi, who got away from the tackle there of Ewan Aitken. They play it just inside their own 30. Inside the final 5. 3 on 2, and it's hammer time. Tabuai Fido steps past Walsh, gets away from Nicarima. Camaso. He dabs, he scores. The Cowboys have a chance to tie it up. They took a chance from inside their own 20, and the hammer did the rest.
Well, he's the sort of bloke that you want to get the football to. Tabuai Fido gets the ball. Look at the footwork here. Cody Nicarima did his best there to make a cover tackle here. He got wrong-footed there. Walsh at the back. Cody Nicarima had a good grab on him. But Fido, with that pace, just steps out of the tackle. Didn't they need something? I just thought a little bit earlier, a couple of seconds earlier, whether they're going to try and chance their hand. Well, they've done that. Look at this for some footwork. Walsh comes across, a little bit of a shimmy, and a beautiful step. Now, Nicarima has a good grab on him. It just shows the strength of this young bloke. Throws out the palm, skips out of the tackle. And what a try here from the Cowboys.
Not long on the clock, a big kick coming up. He drills it. Harris Tavita back behind them, off the left boot. The strike is away to the left-hand side. Play 5 here, it'll be a long one, should they go inside the final 60 seconds. Why wouldn't you? Valentine Holmes from 40 metres. You can't strike it any better than that. Wow. He has done it again. Valentine Holmes wins the game, surely for the Cowboys.
I'll tell you what, how good did he strike that ball? How hard did he hit it? It's nearly gone out of the ground. What a kick.
It was still going up. as it went between the posts.
Oh.
What a strike. From 40 metres, look at it, sailing through the Townsville night air. Valentine Holmes gets the Cowboys home and a win that puts them inside the top 8. A team that lost their first 4 games of the season now find themselves in the top 8. They move to 7th. Valentine Holmes, an unbelievable field goal, and he wins it. They've beaten the Warriors here 29-28.